What's up, everyone, and welcome to part 12 of my Legend of Dragoon PS5 Platinum Trophy 100 gazillion% walkthrough. In the last episode, we started chapter 2. I revived the playthrough, the walkthrough, and we got a bunch of stardust. What we're gonna do is go up here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go up here. I'm pretty sure we're going to the right place right now. I don't know. I'm gonna wander. I usually just wander around, and yeah, we can't go in here yet, never mind. So this is the mayor's house. What we're gonna have to do is go back to the very beginning and talk to an individual in the very first house. Okay, that dude's from the Garrett gang. Annoying, you see the butterflies. So we're going to have to go to this house, talk to the lady in here. She's looking for her man. He's MIA. See, they're having a wedding, and he went to go talk to the Garrett gang. So she was like, oh my god, little Billy, why you go, little Billy? And here we go, the sad music. Now this is where you will find the, not in this house, in the mayor's house is where you'll find the 27th stardust, which is the final stardust in Donau. And we get a new party member. I will be replacing Albert, like I said in the last playthrough. Now, if you want someone that hits like a Mack truck, leave Albert in and replace Rose. But I haven't played with Rose in such a long time that I'm gonna keep her in, probably through the entire game. Yeah, Billy left a letter saying I'm gonna go save the city. Alright, now we gotta go to the mayor. We're basically liberating this town from bandits. So funny. Dun, 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 dun. No, he can talk to me. I have a letter. Also, if you hear anything, I have my shake beside me. It's almost done, and I have to finish it. I'm trying to get better with my protein intake, especially since we're lifting consistently again, and we're building a gym in the garage, so yeah. Need to get these gains. I'm trying to look like Congo for real. Mohawk and all. And honestly, the tan part is like what I want the most. I'm so pale. I'm like damn near translucent. It's so crazy. If you saw me outside, you'd be like, holy shit, it's a vampire. Oh yeah, talking like this and being engaging like this is my real personality. It's making this playthrough a lot more enjoyable. Also, I'm just renewed with this. It's been a while. I needed a little break from it. He's basically just telling us, oh my god, please go save little Billy. And please go mess up the bandits. Alright, go to the far left. Right here. 27th stardust. Let's make sure we have 27. Boom, 27. Yeah. Now let's go. Now when I do replace Albert, our DPS is going to take a huge hit for a while because Meru is not the strongest at the very beginning when you get her. She's honestly here for magic, damage, and her speed. Now with her final edition, she can pump out some damage though, so don't take her lightly. Also, we do have a therapy ring in the inventory, so if your Rose is running low on health, you can honestly just take the Knight's Shield off, equip the therapy ring, and get a health refresh every single time she gets a turn. It's not a lot, but it definitely helps out for sure. Platinum hair. Just like how I used to be. I used to be the platinum haired baddie. Now I just have my normal hair. I retired the platinum blonde. Yeah, we gotta get going, but like, come on. Yeah, she's trying to rescue little Billy too. I'm just making up a name for him. His name is Lynn, if you haven't seen already. Those bastards gave me a whole time. And boom, there is the achievement for getting Meru. Look, boom. We are at 36% progress. Befriend Meru. Even if you deny her, she still comes with you, so just say yeah. Ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Ba-da-bum bum bum bum. Yeah, if you say we can't take you, like the conversation just goes around in circles until you accept. Or she comes with you anyways, I don't remember. There's no items in that area right ahead of us. That's a dock. All the way up ahead, and then that building, those stairs to the left is a bar. There's nothing in there. You can go in there and talk to individuals. There is some dialogue, but there's no items. That's why you don't see me talking to a lot of people, because there's just no reason. Also, let's do this. Goodbye, homie. This does suck because he is a powerhouse. Now go to her and start equipping her with items. Now she has a bracelet on, so you can literally put anything on. Therapy ring is the best at the moment because you'll need to get her HP up. She's gonna be a little squishy. She has 496 health. She has like the lowest starting health out of anybody that's at level 17. But there are items later on in the game that will significantly enhance her health, and so it doesn't matter. It's like double it. It's like is it Dragon Helm or something? I can't remember. And you find that on disc 3 in the Divine Dragons area. But we're not there yet, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It is cool to have a brand new character though. And she has a lot of additions. That's one thing. She has a lot of additions. So I'm pretty sure by the end of the game, if we do it correctly, or if she gets a lot of turns, hopefully we'll have her end game edition. And don't have to do too much farming. But right now our team is like super cucked in the damage department. Just because she's a brand new character. Rose is hitting darkness damage, and these guys are like super resistant to that, I believe. Or at least Mappy is. But it's fine. We're gonna equip them with some speed up items later on. At least Meru for sure. There's that therapy ring. It doesn't even matter how much damage she does because it's at red, so yeah. And you can see she does like half the damage of Rose.
Burning rush.
Burning rush. These guys have high defense but low HP, so yeah. If Rose can get a turn, that would be fantastic because he's gonna hit you. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. He didn't hit me with the poison, which is fantastic. 25. Dear God, I feel like I'm in hell out of prison.
Die. More and more.
Cool. And hopefully we get 3 turns. Now, man. We are going to fight a pretty hard boss. Not now, but once we finish the Twin Castle and Flets. That's a huge difficulty curve in the game. It's like a huge spike where everyone who's ever played this game sees the spike and they're like, holy shit, what is going on here? Yeah. So hopefully we won't be able to all go Dragoon, which kind of sucks. Because I'll have Meru in there, but I'll basically just use her as someone that just kind of sits back and heals everyone. Because she does have high turn rate. So Dart, he's fire damage. I'll have his Heat Blade on probably. So he'll be doing a lot of damage. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so I apologize for that.
Die. More and more.
Nice. Now I'm sure if we get this guy to yellow, I think he uses a detonate rock, but I can't remember. It's either a detonate rock, which is earth damage, or it's a wind attack. Now if we get him to red, which we are,
Double smack.
he's gonna use a stronger attack. And here it is. Oh, it's detonating arrow, okay. So I knew it was something of the detonate variety.
Die. More and more.
And this is cool, you know, we're getting these random encounters and leveling up our additions. There's nothing wrong with that ever. Plus 63 experience split between like 8 people is always good, right? Yeah, okay, the encounters. So just a heads up, moving forward, you have less encounters than moving backwards. It's like a coding type thing in the game. It's kind of weird. Also, if you hear a dog barking, just ignore it. The dog is going batshit upstairs. So what we're gonna do is attack you since you attacked first.
Die.
I don't want to get the frilled lizard down to yellow, have it run, and then us miss out on EXP. Or possibly hit us with just a magic attack. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna actually attack the frilled lizard now.
Double smack.
That therapy ring is working wonders for Meru. Now it's not gonna heal all the damage done to her, but it gives her a decent amount. And that's all that really matters. Wow, the dude has insane speed. Attack you. Then we're gonna have Rose attack the frilled lizard. Hopefully it'll KO. And Dart can attack the scorpion thing. It's kind of weird how sometimes Rose's speed gets skipped out on. I don't know her speed like percentages. And then I hope Meru can get a turn so we can KO. Boom, there you go, perfect. Now Meru, go. Yes! Timed that gorgeously. And that's the thing, you have to know your characters, you have to know their speed, and when you think they're gonna get their turn. Because there is no ATB bar, there is no turns on the side. This is before all that was created. You just had to freaking guess and judge on the actual stats of your characters. Which I respect. So right now we're trying to get a pass to go to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity because we have to pass through there to get to the Garrett Gang. Look at that dude just smooth chilling. He looks like a peeping Tom. If you can zoom in and see his face right now, he does not look okay. I think he might be sick. Like he does not look good. And Albert's face looked so effed right there too. That's one thing, look at the polygons, it's just like so funny. Alright, let's go in here and see if we can actually buy Meru anything. I'm not sure we can, but I just want to make sure. Because she is on the struggle bus right now, in the equipment department. Okay, now we're good. It does suck that we lost our powerhouse, Albert, but Meru will eventually get built up to be one. Both in like in the magic attack and the healing in every single department. She is the S-class character in the game. Hands down the best in the entire game. Because she's just so diverse. And she's so fast. In turn-based games, you want to maximize your amount of turns, and Meru does that. Dart is just like a C. He's just an all-around character. That's usually what your main MC that you can't swap out is. You can of course build them maybe to be a certain way, but they excel at just being average in everything. Dun, dun, dun. She's the kid of the group, the one who acts on impulse. She lets her intrusive thoughts win every time. He said, "You're pretty, my precious." What's all we gonna do? Let's retreat for now. Sober judgment. Yeah. So we're gonna have to find someone to talk to. So we're gonna have to go to cafe back in the bar. Get some info, then come back. Yeah, this is just like fetch quests. It's kind of tedious, but if you know how to do it, you can maximize your efficiency and just get it done. And I'm remembering as I play, so thank God. I'm not just stumbling like, oh, what am I doing? It's kind of just impulse, not impulse, but muscle memory at this point. And remember, every time you see the Stardust Lady, give her all the Stardust you have. It doesn't actually take it out of your inventory, and you get good items from her. So give her everything you've got at all times. And I think there's 50 Stardust in the whole game. I honestly just can't remember. And you'll finish your Stardust by the end of, I want to say disc 3? Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. Take some Stardust. I found some ticket, come on. It's the rare thing, I promise you. Physical ring, ooh, amulet. What do those do? Let's see, physical ring, raises maximum HP by 50%. This is exactly what I was talking about for Meru, but we don't need this at the moment. And then what else was it, amulet? Doubles maximum MP? Oh my god. For an MP build, that is effing essential. So if you want to use that on your Meru, because you're using her as a dedicated healer, or a nuke for her Dragoon spells when she gets hers, perfect. There's just so many builds you can do that I never did as a kid because I only saw if stats went up. That's all I saw. Oh, what was I doing? I forgot to talk to Kathy. Jesus God, I was sidetracked. Yeah, I only saw if stats were going up in blue. I was like, oh, okay, good. So I didn't even really build characters the correct way, or build them in the sense where they excel in one stat or one facet of the game, like magic or attack. Okay, still in the city. Now we have to go into a shop, I believe. Well, I think it's the crystal shop, and Fester will be in there. Yep. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, dun, dun, dun. Now just go back to his house. I told you this was going to be annoying. This isn't even the minigame that I said was going to be irritating. Now once we get into the castle, there are 2 Stardust in there. Oh, where is this asshole? I think you have to just go to up here. Yeah, there you go, okay. Most of the time, you're only going to Fester's house if it's nighttime. It's kind of weird. Unless he's just such a hard worker that he's only home at night, which I guess makes sense. I wasn't even paying attention. Whoopsies. Okay. Yeah, this is just a section of the game that just eats up time. And the Garrett gang even patrols this city at night. It's kind of iffy, right? It's supposed to be a... Like, why wouldn't the knights and the guards be patrolling that? Or, you know what I mean? Maybe there's something going on inside the castle? I guess we'll find out. We're already at 20 minutes and nothing has happened. I'm so sorry. But this is good for story plot, so yeah. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I know all these musical scores and OST. I wonder if anyone's seen my community post. I made a community post saying, telling everyone else like continuing the playthrough. I need to add some people. Yeah, 3 people liked it. Okay, whatever. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think I'm gonna drop part 11 today. It's still the 17th when I'm recording. I'm just so excited to get it out. And then 12 will drop on Sunday. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can right now because I have free time. And then I can just record a bunch, I can just schedule them out. I forgot where I was going. Oh, I think we're gonna leave. There you go, yep. She knows I'm Albert. Haha, or he's Albert. I'm Libria. Yep, Lisa knew because she follows the stars. Just teleport me there, please. Oh yeah. You'll love a good fast travel. That was my knuckles cracking, if you heard that. She's a favor to ask of us. Princess Lisa found out about it through astrology. Yeah, the stars told her. Hold there, what the heck is astrology? I'm old and I only punch things. Honestly, if they remade the game, I'd want them to keep the dialogue the exact same. Like, don't even change anything. Keep it corny and old. Just imagine how this right here could look in like a next-gen console or on a freaking PC. Like, oh, the possibilities around this. Basically, she's given the backstory. Her sister was bucked off a horse. Her sister lost consciousness, couldn't control the horse. Something happened. Sister's been different ever since. I think she hit her head and she's just blah, blah, blah. She's a completely different person. Everyone says it's because she hit herself on the head. However, something more than her language and attitude was wrong. It was as if she was actually a different person. Yep. Yep. I'll find it. Don't worry about it. Now, there are a bunch of items in the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, so get ready. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, cool. Yeah, once we're finished with this, I'll probably close it the video once we get to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, because not much has happened, so it doesn't really matter if this rolls a little longer. But there's going to be a lot more talking. Like, we're not even halfway done yet. I wish there was an auto button, but I just have to mash X. Just come over here, talk to her, tell her you're ready. And that's Emily or Emil, whatever on the bottom left, the one eating like a ferocious animal. Yeah, more talking. I told y'all this is a yap central area. That's why also when I was originally recording, I was like, oh my god, like the Twin Castle of Flets is my least favorite area. And it was just like a daunting task because I knew it was going to be so boring. So every time I start chapter 2 or disc 2, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. But you have to have the story building. It's only Yap Central and stuff because I've played this more than I've eaten like ramen or pizza, which is so much, like so many times. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Good night. Now, if you're wanting to have a really good party, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, replace Rose with Meru. And then just use Meru the rest of the game. And Albert. Albert just hits so hard at this point in the game. She's just so crazy. And you really shouldn't be using Gust of Wind Dance. The only reason I had it on was because I knew I was going to get rid of him. You usually want to level their additions in the order that you obtain them. But also for bosses, if I have a super weak addition on, I'll just switch it and then switch back. That doesn't really matter because you're still getting uses out of it. None of these choices matter. They don't change anything. Alright, now we can go get the last 2 Stardust that are in the Twin Castle. And we can set off on our trek to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Alright, come over here. You're gonna want to go right inside of here. It doesn't matter where you interact with this. You can interact in the front, the side, it doesn't matter. Just interact with that. Boom, stardust, that's 28. And now we can go towards the exit. It's either this statue or the other one. This one. Boom, 29. I don't know if I hit the save. Wait. Alright, I'm just saving just in case something happens, so you never know. If I had to do all that again, I would scream, cry, and throw up. Look at that, Lavitz up there. R.I.P. He will be missed. I remember when I was a kid and I first got to that part, I was like speechless. I couldn't even like comprehend it. I was like, there is no way. Doesn't matter which way you go out, you still exit. Now we're gonna have to run. I could chop this bit out, but I don't know. You can see some encounters, and we can yap a bit more together, and I can show you how right here, moving forward, you use a lot less of that bar. You see how when I went down, it turned to yellow? Yeah, exactly. Now right here is probably going to turn to red as soon as we cross this. Yep. There is a chance of getting into an encounter, but it's low if you maximize your steps and didn't turn around or do anything. There will be an encounter on top of the mountain. Boom. Yep, always is. And usually there's one more as soon as we get to the bottom of the entrance of the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. It doesn't register it yet. But that's cool because we can get a couple more addition uses in. I always change the camera.
Burning rush.
I have to have it like this. Like, imagine doing additions like this. Watch, hold on, let's see what happens. It sucks. It messes with my brain, and I really have to pay attention to the blue boxes. I've gotten to the point where I can just look at their animations and know. Also, with this game, don't rely on audio cues. The audio is I want to say it's slight. I don't want to say it's off, but it is. See, right once we got to the green, right under it, triggered another battle. Always happens. Hopefully it's not a unique monster. Okay, cool. Those double O parts, I was gonna be pissed. Don't even worry about guarding and getting health back because there are rock flies or pyre flies, whatever they're called in this game. In the entrance of the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, we can use them just to get our health back. Dun, 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 dun. Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Honestly, that's like such a cool name for an area. And look at this gate, it's so shoddy. What you're gonna want to do is run all the way up here. There's no items or anything. I always thought there was an item. Oh shit, no. You talk to the dude at the bottom. I always thought there was like an item over here. When I was a kid, I was like, I know there's an item over there. Look at it. It's like a little nook. Like there has to be something there. Nope, there's not. I do wish that there was like an exclamation point of some sort. Well, I guess there is. But for Stardust, because sometimes they are just so hard to find. Like if you're not mashing X everywhere you're going, you're not going to find all the Stardust. I don't know how I found them all as a kid. Like, I just don't know how I did it. Maybe just from replaying the game so many times and exploring every single nook and cranny. I could just remember where all the other ones were and then by process of elimination, find the others. I think that's how I did it. Now in this area to the far left is where we're going to find our next repeatable item, and it's Speed Up. It's one of the best repeatable items in the game. Remember what I said earlier, where speed and turn rate is something you need to maximize in turn-based games. It's your best friend. The more turns you get, the more amount of actions you can do. Like, that obviously means more DPS, more healing, more whatever. Jump across right here. Now, these are the rock fireflies that I was talking about. I probably should have went down first, because this is where the speed up is. And I'm gonna encounter an enemy. Boom, speed up. Yep, there it is. Go up here. Come on, nerd, go in this encounter. Now we're gonna fight some new enemies, of course. We're in a new area. I think there's a... actually, I think I'm gonna cut it here after this fight, because there isn't a save point up ahead. I thought there was, but it's actually at the end of the area.
Die. More and more.
92. He's dark elements, so she's not going to deal a ton of damage.
Double smack.
Now, I do honestly recommend leveling up Double Smack in like whatever other edition you have on in this area, because these guys do have a lot of health, so they can be squishy and give you a lot of actions. You see how Meru took an action before Rose? It's because of her speed. Her base speed is higher.
Die. More and more.
I can show you all the base speed, actually. Let's check out the additions, too. And Dart is level 16. Was he KO'd during a boss fight? And he didn't get experience? Oh no, they're all 16. Let's look at the additions. 44, okay. I would recommend getting it to at least 60. More and more. Okay. And at least get that to 20. There is a boss fight up ahead. Oh, I forgot to look at the speed, sorry. And you're gonna wanna have them at least leveled a little bit. Where's the speed? 50, 65, 55, 60, 40, 70. She has the highest speed in the game by far. All right, that's episode 12. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoy. It will really help out the walkthrough, the playthrough, and it'll help it be seen by a lot more people. I will catch y'all in part 13. Peace.